Well, as I foreshadowed going into the break, I'm joined now by Moira Deeming, a Liberal Party member in Victoria, if not parliamentary member, certainly though an Upper House MP, and former Liberal MP Nicole Flint. Well, I was going to say ladies. I suppose I can say ladies. We're up to cancelling women just as we are now. Great to have you both on the show. Hey, Nick, I want to pick up Reem Al-Salam. She spoke very strongly then, and I'm hoping this might embolden more women to feel like they could push back as Moira did, particularly as you know and I know, Moira's got huge support amongst the Liberal Party base.
Yes, I absolutely agree, Peter. But if women are going to do that, they need to be as tough and brave as Moira. I am in awe of Moira's tenacity and strength in the face of attempted humiliation by her own party. If that had happened to me, Peter, in my first year, not even a year into being a brand new MP, if I'd been kicked out of the Federal Liberal Party room, I don't know if I would have coped with that. So I'm in awe of Moira. I'm very, very encouraged by what the UN have said, and Ms. Al-Salam spoke so beautifully just before on your program. What we need to now see, Peter, is all of the global left, all the typical lefties, and people like John Pesutto, who I don't really think is a Liberal, actually take note of what she has said and adopt this, legislate for this. Like, the global left is so happy and ready and willing to jump on the bandwagon and legislate every single thing that comes out of the UN that usually I would vehemently disagree with. Let's see them stick up for women and implement the sort of protections and start standing up for women as Ms. Al-Salam has just suggested.
Moira, I know you've had a rugged time in recent months, and certainly the events of the last 2 weeks, the formal expulsion, etc. But we all saw the support you got at the recent Liberal Party Victorian Council. People walked out in support of you. They spoke up very strongly. I know that there was a lot of feeling in the room, and it was certainly registered by the leadership group. Then you've had those comments, the statements first and the comments just on my program now from Reem. That's got to give you a bit of heart, doesn't it?
It's almost as good as an exoneration. Look, it's vindicating, it's great, and it's not just wonderful for me. I think women all around the world have been crying out for this, and I really do think that, you know, it's important to remember that there are all these young girls in schools that are suffering, and they don't even have, you know, the years of experience and, you know, any kind of battle-hardened life experiences to help them cope with it. So, look, I just think it's absolutely wonderful. And I just want to point out that the support for this issue isn't just in the Liberal Party base. It's in the Labor Party base. It's in the Greens base. I've even had members of the Socialists reach out to me. So this is a very uniquely uniting issue, and it's one that even if you took morality out of it, anyone with common sense, political, strategic wisdom would jump on.
And I want to say it's not just a women's issue too, because there are plenty of decent men out there with daughters and sisters and wives who are absolutely behind this push for single spaces, single-sex spaces for women.